Usually for me, it starts with an experimental question coming from computer science. We're looking to answer, does this or does this not do something that we expect? It's not too dissimilar from the classic chemistry. Does the experiment do what I hypothesize? We do the same process. The difference is that we tend to wander a lot more over intersection points with other fields of study. So we sometimes have to be careful. We can't just be chemists or just be computer scientists. We have to actually go, okay, I have to respect the vocab of two different communities, which sometimes creates ugly syntax and when we talk to other people, and sometimes means that we can even lose our own tribe. A couple of times there'll be either overlapping or similar methods applied that either I haven't heard about or are using a sort of a nuanced version of the same thing, and I or my co-authors missed the application. It's pretty routine for me to get a, you probably should slide a sentence in about this technique or acknowledge this avenue was looked at. I can tell you did, but you didn't tell us that. And that happens pretty normally because we're looking at the whole survey of the subdiscipline that we work in. So yeah, I don't think I've ever submitted something without getting some sort of comment back of, hey, you need to mention this technique, or you need to mention why it doesn't apply, so that you look like you did a thorough job. Peer review is something that is essential to what I do and what anyone in this environment or out in the general world needs to be prepared to do, because it's how you make sure somebody is receiving your ideas clearly. Oddly enough, it's a kind of a mirror to what I do in my working life as a researcher, is do I have the idea right? Can I test that? Can I validate that we have built software that reflects that idea? It's not that far away. In fact, the chemists and the physicists have this lovely advantage that they can say, well, the math says it's right. My end of computer science, while it has that math heritage too, one does not say the iPhone app is correct, but we can try. And writing is no more, no less than the same process I teach students every day with all kinds of work that they do. I even have workshopped code documentation, believe it or not, because I'm like, you have described this, but it still does not make sense. Please try again, because this is how how you as the programmer are going to read something. So that too is a form of peer review. In fact, we call it code inspection. It's something we teach as a technique. Peer review is part of how we avoid mistakes, both language related, conceptually, and in this, it makes the light you're reading it in that little bit brighter.